just on the bench are taking a nap, but still after the breakfast we had another run. Very nice. This was the rod near the margin, basically where I dropped the bait, putting the bait all over the spot by hand, walking basically over there, and we have a nice run. Nice. Getting, oh yes, it's a mirror carp, which is always my favorite, I can say. Beautiful. Here we go. Very beautiful. Nice mirror chunk. On this one, clearly we can say all the scratches, the marks from the past spawning, which happened about a month ago, basically. So also there's the reason why I chose this spot, to this venue to come fishing, because I knew that spawning was already done and fishes are active now to eat again. I cast these rods in the early hours of the morning, and basically it has been in the water for about 2 hours before I had the run. Still the hook bait is still on, but I have to say that it's pretty soft, and of course the body just comes apart. Basically we can just replace also the pop-ups, just because I want to be sure that once I cast the rod out again, everything must be in place perfectly and well presented. So now let's put some new fresh bait and we cast the rod out again. Welcome back, fellow anglers, to a new carpquest installment. We have just started a new session. Basically, we started yesterday as we arrived in the late afternoon, and basically just the time to have an idea. First of all, to choose the spot, to choose one that was actually free, because there was pretty much other position around these lakes and other part of water behind me that was already taken. So just time to drive all around the lakes, the bank side, to see which pegs could be free, and then to set the camp and basically opening the rods, having an idea maybe where I can start fishing, because it's the first time for me actually facing this water. And then we had a huge storm coming and a lot of rain. Basically, I knew somehow that some interest point can be the two islands I have in front of me on my left side. So basically, I was already preparing some baiting to spread all over these spots. Then I decided to set my baiting up on boilies together with corn, because I know that in these places not only carp fishermen but also match and feeder and so on, it's quite common for them to use corn, and why not? Carp already get used to this bait. So basically, once I set and prepare all the gears and so on, I just have to wait for the rain to finish, and so that we can just go all over the perimeter to patrolling a little bit more of this position. And for the third rod, basically straight on my right side, there's a very nice fallen tree in the water, and other that are hanging out on the surface of the water, and also good depth is about 2 meters in there. So I say that, yeah, why not? I can give it a try to fish on this spot. Basically, it was nice for me because I can walk over the bank side on this side and spread carefully the bait and so on, and then here from my position I can easily cast. I counted around 11 wraps from 12-foot rod, and this will allow me to easy cast and easy going when I'm fishing on this spot. Basically, on the early hours then of this morning, I already have the very first run. It was a small common, but still very playful, and also is the first fish of a new venue is always a joy, basically. Then I quickly managed to set some new bait on the rigs, cast the rods out again, baiting once again the area, and once I managed to refresh all the baiting and all the rigs presentation again, I had another run here, finally on this spot on my right side, which I was very confident in. And yeah, it was a much bigger, I can say, mirror carp, around 8 to 9 kilos. But I have to say also, this fish was clearly showing the marks in the sign of the spawning that it was just finished about a month ago or so now. And this allowed me also to have the feeling that now fish has spawned, so they are totally active and hungry for feeding, to basically just keep going on what is going to be this strange summer full of rain showers and sunny days. Now also I have to say that I cannot exclude the fact that I can basically move on if I see that there's a lack of action and so on, because from yesterday and this morning there was a lot of fish jumping, but also according to how the weather is changing and these storms are coming, the fish can move to another swim or another pond, basically, because this complex of lakes, I don't know how many, 10, 15, I don't know, it's really a lot of water around here, and these ponds are all connected to each other. So basically, yeah, the fish can follow a swim, basically, and then moving big school of them to go on other places. So now just yeah, let's see what happens during the day, and then we will take the season, and fingers crossed that in the meantime we can have some more run. Yeah, another run. Again on this spot on my right side, the one that I bait by hand. Wow, the fish is already swum toward me so fast. And it's not a carp, I have to say. It's a grass carp. Ooh, I don't catch one of these for a very long time. Even if it's a small one, maybe he can go crazy in the last fight, in the last moment of the fight. So I have to be careful. Salvo, invece. He's in. Very nice fighting. This beast can grow up over 35 kilos or even more probably. And I never catch one of that size. I don't want to imagine how much strong he can fight, especially in the last attempts to escape, let's say, as soon as they see the landing net, let's say, they just go mad, totally crazy. And yeah, but also is a fragile animal, so now when we will take it out from the water, we will be very quick in taking a couple of shots, and then we release it back immediately. And mostly when catching this at night, never retain in a sling. Well, just when the wind was peaking and the clouds are getting all over me again, probably a new shower and storm is coming. I hope not, to be honest. And then we had another run. This time is not a carp, but it's a grass carp, amur called in these regions, in these countries on the Balkans, and it's a very hard fighter machine. Here we go. I have to say that even if I'm using and I'm having the pleasure of using this new rod Emblem XT, and I'm using a 12-foot 375-pound test curl. Normally when you think about these rods, you can have the feeling and the fear that maybe it's too stiff, maybe it's too strong. I don't have a good feeling when fighting fishes and so on, but no, I have to say that it's giving so much pleasure on casting, even at longer distance like the island in front of me, and also fighting fishes that are not that huge, that basically can't just pulling to the bottom. I catch fish already 3-5 kilo, around 8 to 9 kilos and so on, so basically smaller fishes, and the fight was such a pleasure, I have to say. Now, yeah, let's put the rod back in the spot again. not really much to say. After the quite good action we had, basically, then the clouds came over, and then the sun again is shining, and totally the weather is totally different. Now it's much warmer. It's basically we are going to face soon the evening, the sunset, and I see a lot of fish jumping in front of me, but all fish not biting at all. So probably, yeah, this is a kind of a rhythm probably that the fish have, that once they start, they keep on biting for, let's say, a couple of hours, then they stop for the day, and probably in the night we can have some more action. I don't know, let's see it. We will discover it together, let's say. But yeah, it's I have to say that staying here is very beautiful, because the venue in front of me is very beautiful. A lot of animals, wildlife all around me, even if we are basically almost in the center of Zagreb, here in Croatia. So yeah, let's see now what can happen when the sunset comes and we can approach the night once again. I really wish to catch one more at least, and that we can increase maybe a little bit the size. As I said, I'm not here to catch for a monster carp, but yeah, because since I'm discovering a new venue, a new lake, for me it's just necessary to not to blank, and in this I achieved already to manage to catch few carp, common carp, mirror carp, and grass carp. Now, yeah, we just only need to get a step further, and then eventually, yeah, increase the size of a very good fish. It will be the top, totally. I really can't believe that a fish small like this, it gave me a hell of a fight, really. All day waiting for a run, then I get one in the same spot on the first highland close to me, and I lost it. Then I bait up again, waiting all day. Now the sun is setting basically, and we got another run, always on this spot on the island, and it's a common carp. At the beginning I thought also could be an interesting fish with good size, but no, it's a very small one. Incredible. Oof. Here we go with a super hungry fish of the good night, while many fish still jumping in the middle of the lake. It's frustrating, I have to say. It's frustrating. Something is happening basically because of the weather changement, I don't know, but it's a very strange situation. But yeah, at least after many hours we are still catching one small common. We just let it go and cast out again. It's the last night on this position, so we try to see if we can be lucky to get another proper one. Okay, this was the last night we approached here on the lake, and yeah, I just got another small common in the night, and then just right now I was having some beep on this middle rod, and yeah, it's clearly sign of turtles crunching the bait and making my staying pretty much a nightmare. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this lake for the moment and just leave it also for the whole summer, because I believe that yeah, with this shallow water and hot temperature, turtles and small fish are just making my staying like a real nightmare. So yeah, time to abandon this water, start to pack down everything and move to the next venue. So stay tuned, subscribe the channel, comment below if you have any question to do, and see you on the next one.